Children North East exists because growing up can be hard. We work with children and young people in their families, schools and communities to grow up healthy and happy. But don't just take our word for it. Here are just 3 stories of some of the children and young people we have helped.
My mummy had a horrible time when she was pregnant with me. She had lots of problems inside her body and the doctors told her she might lose me. She cried a lot when I was in her tummy because she was sad, frightened and felt guilty. My mummy had to have her tummy cut for me to be born. When we were well enough to go home, my mummy fed and changed me. But she didn't talk to me because she still felt sad. I tried to let her know how much I needed her by looking into her eyes, but she wasn't looking at me. And after a while, I gave up trying. One day, Sally from Children North East came to see us and things started to change. The lady helped Mummy to talk about how she had felt when I was in her tummy and about her own childhood that she had never talked about. My mummy began to look at me and to notice what I was doing and feeling. She started to smile and look into my eyes and talked and cuddled me. If Children North East hadn't been there for my mummy, then I would have felt very sad and frightened. Now my family is happy and I feel safe and loved.
My dad was pretty scary. He liked to take lots of tablets which made him sleepy and then sometimes talk very fast. He didn't get me to school on time. My clothes were too small and I was hungry as he had no money to buy food. This made me feel unhappy and shy at school. I had to go and live with another family. I was so frightened and I cried lots. Michael at Children North East helped my dad. He took him to see the doctor and helped him stop taking tablets. My dad had more money when he was not on the tablets and was calm. I really liked Michael because he was kind to me and my dad. He helped my dad feel more confident and get a job. My dad was happy and I knew he would not leave me, so I moved back in with him and we don't see social workers anymore. I'm so pleased that Children North East could help us stay together. It means I can now go to school on time. I'm feeling happy there because home is okay and I'm doing really well. I love my dad.
I was really struggling and being bullied at school, so I didn't go. I felt so low, I could barely leave the house. I started to self-harm to release the anger, and one day I hit rock bottom and tried to take my own life. Mum asked Karen from Children North East to come to our house to help me. To start with, I couldn't even look at Karen, and I felt so angry and alone. I didn't think Karen could help me, as everyone else had failed. Karen kept coming back and I finally started to talk to her about how I felt. She suggested I meet with one of their peer mentors, someone my own age. I started to meet the mentor Debs once a week and she was so friendly and listened to my issues. Hearing what growing up for Debs had been like, I started to have hope. Debs supported me to try out some new hobbies and visit college to see how different it was to school. Deb says I'm a totally different girl to who she first met. I can now look people in the eye and talk to them. I leave the house, in fact I'm learning to drive just like Debs. Without Karen and Debs from Children North East, I would have self-destructed. But now I'm going to college and I have found some new friends. It's all thanks to Children North East giving me a chance and not giving up on me.
These are just 3 examples of the help and support that we provide to children and young people in the North East of England. With your help and generosity, we can continue to help so many more. So on behalf of the children, young people and staff at Children North East, we would just like to say thank you.